Alright, getting underway with our first video of 2016, we're going to be looking at a Burn Priest deck. So the goal of this deck is to get to late game using some AoE clear and early game removal and a respectable draw engine to get down to Malagos and then finish people off with Holy Smite and Mind Blast, or like Ashenai Soul Priest plus Flash Shield and Light of the Naru. So that's where our damage is coming from. Our removal, we have the Circle of Healing combo with Ashenai Soul Priest. We have Wild Pyromancer plus Power Word Shield to clear out some early minions. And then we have Holy Nova and Light Bomb for some AoE. Entomb to deal with the pesky big things like Tyrion, Dr. Boom, and a Holy Fire. Just a good stabilization card if we're playing against a fast deck with some burn. Overall, just we're stalling to get to these two cards in conjunction. So we have a pair of Shadow Word Pains for the early minions, one Shadow Word Death. Not too many late game minions we need to worry about. Normally our late game will be stronger. Dark Cultist is probably our weakest card right now, but it is strong in the 3-drop slot and will make them. It will require them to make a choice about what to do with that. So Flash Heal gives us burst healing against the deck that might otherwise be trying to take us down quickly, but ideally we will be saving these to use with the Soul Priest to deal 10 damage at the end of the game. So I'm playing this deck because we did have a ladder reset, so I'm sitting at rank 17. This shouldn't be too stressful. We are still early, so there might be some real players down at this rank, but overall I think we'll be fine. I had a good New Year's. Was down in South Carolina golfing. It was very wet, but it played short, so it was fine. Scored respectably well. But now I'm back up in Rochester, and it's approximately 12 degrees outside, and I probably won't be golfing for another month and a half. So there is that. Starting off against a worthy opponent, and it's a Priest Mirror. So this is going to play out interestingly. We're not going to be able to chip him down with any of our things, but I think our late game plan is probably more explosive and powerful than his. So as long as we get to that point, we'll be fine. We're going to need some good draw effects, because he'll probably have things like Thought Steal that we lack. Thought Steal doesn't contribute too much to our late game plan, so we are not running it for that reason. And I'm going to save the Pyromancer until we can shield it up. Trading it for the Twilight Whelp isn't great. It does offer utility to us, and we'll want to save it for that. We have drawn Soul Priest, but I think we're going to be trying to save that for emergency AoE clear or as our late game finisher. I think, yep, Blackwing Tech coming down. And I might just slide in the Cultist. He's going to have to at least lose one of his minions and spend an attack with the other one. And our Pyromancer would just die to one attack from that. So, gonna play down the Cultist for now. Ellen's Chosen makes that a little ugly. And another Cultist. This one's going to get suited up with the Power Word Shield, so he will have to spend 2 attacks to finish it off. We've drawn a second Pyromancer, which is not great. We need to start seeing some action, otherwise his early minions will just win out over ours. He's only going to heal one of them. Okay. We'll see which one he heals. Still gonna Holy Nova just because we don't have much else going on. And then he's gonna need to be able to heal both of those, and we could catch them with double Pyro and a Power Word Shield. He's gonna start playing dragons before we get our late game going. We really need to draw a Northshire Cleric and a Holy Nova, and just get a whole lot of draw. Like a Cleric here would be pretty big. So if I play 2 Pyros, I trade 1 Pyro for that guy. And I won't have enough mana to heal, so I'm just gonna Power Word Shield it up. And we have drawn Malagos, which is nice. Go ahead and heal that guy. There's a chance we get there this game. If we draw Thorison, I'll feel much better. I'm going to Light Bomb just because it buys us the most time, and I'm going to save that Holy Smite for as long as I can. Getting those 2 things off the board should give us time to play Malagos, and then we might be able to start controlling the board from there. You know, Holy Fire this guy. That's definitely our biggest threat right now. Ooh. Change of plans. We will Circle of Healing, and I guess that doesn't quite finish it off. Circle Pyro clears everything. I could also just Holy Fire and Sandbag, but that's not wonderful. I'm gonna do this. And again, saving Holy Smite here is actually pretty big, so it's worth trading off that. Right now our Malagos is safe. Being at 9 is fine. We do have the Holy Fire. If he plays another threat here, I'll feel a little worse about it, but now he's just healing up. So Malagos coming on down. Oh, and we have an Entomb, so we have removal if he has something big. Hopefully he doesn't have an Entomb for our Malagos, but we pretty much lose if he does, and it's not worth waiting for the turn to combo with Holy Smite, because we need to get the Holy Fire off too in order to be in this game. He's trying to figure out what to play, because if I have something like a Holy Nova that's going to clear his whole board, I think he'd just be slamming Entomb if he had it, so I think it's likely that we're in the clear there. Something like a Chilmaw could come down, but we'll Entomb that. We're looking for card draw now. That's the number one thing we want. I'm going to leave this damaged and heal ourselves. This way, if I draw a Cleric, I can heal it up. I think he just needed a target for the power word shield. Just looking to draw an answer. Still not slammed in Tomb, so there's that. Yeah, let's start dealing damage. So now we're kind of in the driver's seat. Malagos really set us up nicely there. We have a Mind Blast, which is lethal, and he conceded. Alright. That was looking pretty tough, but we drew the Malagos and he didn't have Entomb, so get dunked. And going into game 2, I guess that matchup was fine. His draws, he drew like all of the mid-range, like mediocre dragons that are great against Face Hunter, but he didn't have any of the late game threats. So even though he put us to 6, we were pretty okay. That's exciting. Not going to keep Light of the Naru. Definitely not going to keep Mind Blast. We want to draw this as like our 24th card. I will keep Power Word Shield, and I will keep Dark Cultist. Maybe keeping Light of the Naru is correct. I guess it depends on what he has and when. I'll keep this in case we draw Pyro. No, it's probably right to just dig for a Northshire Cleric. Because against a druid, they have like 4 removal spells for the guy, and we drew it back anyway. So we're probably going to be turned to coining out cultists, and then we'll be able to suit it up and heal it up, assuming he doesn't have fast removal for it. If he doesn't have Innervate here, we're okay. If he has Innervate, this is going to be rough. Like, Innervate into Power of the Wild would be so harsh. Even Power of the Wilds, I guess he trades these 2 and has a 1/3 left. If we have 1 turn to get this going, though, it's going to be awesome. Okay. So I don't have enough mana to go Pyromancer nuts. So I think what I want to do is just kill this Raptor. Since we can heal all the way back up. Let's just see what's in the Raptor before we figure out what we're doing. Secret Keeper, that's fine. I'm going to Power Word Shield and then heal up. So he still has to trade his entire board. It's not at full, but that's fine. We saving this Light of the Naru for when we have Ashernai Soul Priest is much better. Okay. Now we're gonna do real people things. So this has max health of 6. It's gonna go down to 3. So again, we'll be able to heal at the full. Ooh, being able to Shadow Word Pain, that is nice. Trying to figure out if there's anything else that's better, though. I don't think so. We're going to be able to get 2 things off the board and re-heal this guy up. Assuming the internet's not just dead. Reconnect. You can do it. So now he doesn't get any dragon eggs. hand again. Not going to full, but just going to heal that up regular style. We probably want to start chucking our hand. He's going to, I think, Jeeves, based on what we've seen so far. I guess maybe not with the Defender of Argus. He would need an Innervate to get good value out of that at this point in time. I think he's finally going to try and kill this off. Yeah, there we go. He doesn't have any like Savage Roar or things like that. Otherwise, he would have roared instead of... or, I mean, he would have attacked the Defender and gone for the 2/1/1s. Because the 1/1s are better value at this point. Oh boy. I mean, the 1/1s would be better value if he had ways to buff. Go. So I can't kill this off and get our Light of the Naru guy to healthy point town. I think I'm just going to play Cultist and heal. So he's going to have to trade 2. I think that's fine. And if he has a buff, so be it. This is going to be a good Power of the Wild. Oh, Soul of the Forest. That's also pretty good for him. We're going to have to get a little bit crazy here. Kill that. Power Word, shield that. Light of the Naru, our face. Let's see where this buff goes. This could be sweet. Oh, this is going to be sweet. Okay. We did it. Alright, that worked out fine. He's gonna need some serious Jeeves action to get back into this, and a removal for our 7-3. This game is over. There we go. So we just had the right AoE to deal with his threats there. That was complex. I have to quick restart Hearthstone. We'll be back shortly. Yeah, there were a couple turns there where if he had like the nut draw, we would have been in trouble. But overall, we were pretty fine. Okay, completed a quest. Hooray! Back into play mode. Back onto the priest. So we got the Malagos one guy, and we got to Light of the Naro another guy. So now we just need the Soul Priest kill, and we'll have shown all of the ways this deck can win. Kind of want to keep Flash Shield, but it's probably wrong. It's still not keeping Mind Blast. Hey, I'm going to keep this. I definitely don't want to, though. Rough. Cleric. We haven't seen a Cleric yet in any of these. Again, I think we'll be fine. I'd like to see a 2-drop, so I don't have to play out Thaurissan. But when I do get to play out Thaurissan, free Flash Heals, which will be nice. Saving the coin would be cute, but overall, just getting a 3-4 on the board is too good. Even though he's probably pulling an Eagle Horn Bow, and we'll be able to just kill it. That's some damage saved. If he does go face, we'll be able to Light of the Naro and then power shield up that guy, and then flash heal ourselves if we need it, and just be all sorts of happy and have like a 5-4. Oh, he gave it a hat! That asshole. And the power word shield, see what's inside. That's acceptable. Since we have the chance, I'm gonna get the board advantage here. If he lets the Light Warden win, we should be able to burn him out if we draw an Ashnai. And since he's playing Jeweled Scarab, I'm actually feeling kind of okay about that. Like, he's not getting redrop. Depending on what the secret is, it could be a little annoying. Explosive Trap, though, is fine for us. And Cleric. Cleric, a pretty good draw. So if it's Freezing Trap, like, I'd rather have this as a 1-4. But Explosive, totally fine. Oh, we'll heal that guy to full. Draw a card. And we're going to heal this guy to full. Draw another card. And then dome him for a bunch. So we have taken control of this game. He needs an answer to our 5-4. And it looks like he's going to be just attacking that down with his squad. We are still firmly in the driver's seat. Having a Cleric online is pretty wonderful. And I could Holy Nova. I don't really need to draw the cards this turn. Next turn we can Thaurissan. I mean, drawing cards is always nice, don't get me wrong. It's probably still correct to just draw the cards. And we know he has the hat, so we'll still kill that guy and play down that. So next turn's the Thaurissan turn, and we have board control. So even if he plays like high main here, I still think we just slam Thaurissan, because he's not going to be able to kill us from 21, even with the high main on the field. This guy's trash. Fucking ball of spiders. No one has ever cared less. Is there anything you can do to buff them all, like, massively? I don't think so. I'm just gonna face. if he kills that, we don't care anymore. we have a lot of win. 9 face damage. It's looking good. We still have a board and we still have a life total. And he has a huge toad. Okay. Spider has a hat. This is fine. Gonna kill him with Mind Blast just because we can. Alright, 3-0. That is partially a product of being at rank 17, now 16, courtesy of that bonus star. But, this deck's kind of functioning the way it should. It's controlling the early game, and then winning with powerful priest synergies. We got to draw so many cards there. And against the Druid, we had a lot of nice wipe. I will play one more. And as is the way, this usually tends to be the loss, but that'll be good to see too. I would like to play against a Paladin. We do have things like the Wild Pyromancer to deal with muster for battle, so it's not an awful matchup. But I'd still like to give it a whirl. Another Hunter though. A Golden Hunter. So Hunter who has played a bunch, even though he is currently rank 16. That doesn't necessarily say much about him as a person. Flash Shield worked out well there, but we had better cards in our hand to support at that time. I'm going to keep the Light of the Naru. Circle of Healing's only really good if we get an Ocean Eye. So I'm going to chuck that back. Second Light of the Naru. Yeah. Can't even light that guy on fire. Balls. Into Flash Shield. Okay, this is going to be a weird game. If he has a lot of minions, we're in trouble. If he doesn't have a lot of minions, we're going to be fine. And then there's the Wild Pyromancer. This is interesting. I'm going to go in this direction. I think we can afford to take another hit since we have so much healing for ourselves. And then, like... oh, God. I'm going to do the Pyro Smite, clear the board, see what he does with the weapon. That'll probably tell me more about what this is. And then we can see about, like, double Light of the Narrowing into a Flash Heal on ourselves for just colossal healing. Oh, boy. He's holding the weapon, which means it's probably going to trigger. Let's blow that now. And start lighting ourselves. So we had a lot of face burn here, but I think getting minions down and healing ourselves is better in this scenario. I'm going to save the Flash Heal since we do have the mana for the hero power. Now's when we'd really like to see a... I guess we know this is an explosive trap. That's one we'd really like to see. I guess Bear Trap would be the best for us. And Explosive Trap is fine. Or, I mean, Freezing Trap is fine too. So I'm going to check the trap before I play out anything. So it is the bear. And I'm gonna kill the bear. So we have Entomb for high main, which is great if he's more of a mid-range area. That's a little rougher. That's even rougher. I'm gonna have to kill this thing off. Oh man, Flash Heal here is sweet. Wish I had a better way of killing this off. I think I want to attack here. This is weird. This is very weird. I definitely need to start healing again. I think I gotta do it this way. Kill that guy. Circle, heal everyone back up. Heal. Attack, and hope that that's enough health. I can flash heal next turn after I heal this guy up. Assuming we live. Yay, no one can carry the lance. Oh man, I can even just kill this guy off. Oh, baby! Unfortunately, I couldn't damage this thing first. But, do we still have lethal? Sure looks like we do. That was a little bit of a weird game, but, fucking Light Warden probably should have killed it. That's, even though he has won 500 Hunter games, God knows how many he's played if he's that horrid. But, kill the Light Warden. It's a fucking 15-2, and you could kill it when it's a 1-2. So, Babyface isn't always the place. Yeah, we got that guy pretty good. And I'm gonna end it there. That's a nice 4-0 with the Burn Priest in the high point in the ladder. And you can probably adapt it later. It's like shit bad against Warrior and things like that. You just don't have enough damage to kill them, to kill a Control Warrior. But against something like, Hunter, Paladin, Druid, it's fine against all of them. So yeah, hope you guys like that. I will be back probably tomorrow with another video. Hope you guys had a good break, and I will see you around.